Hello from San Antonio, this is Siren Tarot. Welcome back to another Pick a Card reading. How is your crush feeling about you? This reading is timeless, and for this reading there are 4 different options. Option 1, Option 2, Option 3, and Quattro, Option 4. As always, timestamps will be provided. Don't overthink it. Just think of your crush, take a deep breath, and make your selection. If you chose the first crystal, here is your reading. Starting with my favorite deck of all time, the Zoltun Mayan Tarot. Oops, that flipped out. That is a beautiful start. 6 of Cups, Ace of Copas. 6 is Venus. Three of Jades, 3 of Pentacles, 3 is the Oros, 3 is Sagittarius. It's bothering me. Turn those over. Can't see the letters. Five of Swords, Cinco de Espadas. 5 is Mercury, Gemini, Virgo. Sugar-Free Tarot, a deck I designed using Canva Pro. Nine of Pentacles, maybe the Oros. 9 is Aries. That flipped out. Siete de Copas, 7 of Cups. 7 is Pisces. I just uploaded a card of the day video to my second tarot channel. It's not exactly tarot, it's an everything channel now, Ho Audio. Anyway, card of the day, Knight of Cups. Watch it if you're so inclined. Sota de Espadas, Page of Swords. I'm seeing some conflict here. I'm seeing a lack of confidence. Ten of Swords, Deus de Espadas. 10 is Leo. Ace of Rods, Ace of Wands, As de Bastos. Page of Rods, Page of Wands, Sota de Bastos. So I feel like with this 10 of Swords in the first row followed by the Ace of Wands, I feel like this is an X. For some, this has been a rather chaotic connection. Someone you're on again, off again with. I do realize the title of the video is How is your crush feeling about you, but I'm not getting crush vibes. 7 of Cups in the center, and a 7 of Cups can be about someone who is infatuated with you. But I feel like this is someone you have history with. So how is this person currently feeling about you? Even when the two of you are not in contact, even if months, years, in some cases, months, years have gone by with no communication, this person always feels a spiritual, energetic connection to you. They may regard you as a soulmate. This is a very complicated connection. It's not something so simple as you see someone on Instagram who sparks your interest and you start flirting. This is not that. Okay. What I see here is someone who feels connected to you, and they could be seeing you in a whole new light. Maybe you've had a glow up recently. Maybe you have this newfound confidence and they're seeing you in a new light. They are dreaming of you, but there's some hesitation regarding reaching out. So maybe you had an especially toxic breakup with this person. There could have been something really toxic about this connection. Maybe this person cheated on you. They betrayed you in some way. And so they feel like if they were to reach out, you would not respond in a very positive way. You may have blocked this person on all social media, and they would have to find a new way to contact you. And so they don't feel that great about reaching out, but with this Ace of Wands and these 2 pages in the last row, I would say this person is going to reach out eventually. I would say this connection is not over. They could be reaching out during a Mercury retrograde. Timeless reading, but as I record this and upload this, the sun is currently in Cancer, the moon is currently in Pisces, Mercury is in Leo. It's not retrograde yet. I'm not sure when exactly it goes retrograde, but I can see this person reaching out during Mercury retrograde, and they're going to be very careful, very cautious, very tentative in how they reach out to you. They're going to put a lot of thought into it. This person respects you. They have tremendous respect for you. And there is that kind of soulmate love where, you know, the Metallica song, nothing else matters, so close no matter how far. So even if there are other people involved or distance, or it's been months or years of no contact, this person always feels this kind of pull toward you. But they do respect you, and deep down, they are always going to love you, even if they don't show it. Even if you're not in a relationship, they're always going to have love for you, is what I'm getting for one. So if you are in fact wondering about a crush, I guess pick another pile, because this is not giving crush. This is not giving casual. This is not giving new, someone you just started talking to. This is someone you definitely have history with. A possible astro combo for this person, they could have Sun in Scorpio, Virgo rising, Moon in Aries, one possibility of many. We've got Aquarius, Saturn, the 8th. Saturn and Aquarius in the 8th house. This person is not silly and scattered in their energy. I feel like they do have emotional intelligence. Maybe when you last spoke, maybe when you were last in contact with this person, maybe they were a certain kind of way. Maybe they were immature, but I feel like this person has gained wisdom and maturity. If they did treat you badly, I'm seeing this person sitting with a lot of regret. I see this person being accountable for whatever they did. 2 is Cancer, 5, again, Mercury, Gemini, Virgo, 7 is Pisces, 1 is Leo, 3 Sagittarius. So 8 is the number making Capricorn the dominant energy. Yeah, this person is conscientious. They're conscious. They're self-aware. They do have wisdom and accountability. Orin or Orion or Ryan. I've never seen Ryan spelled that way, usually R-Y-A-N, but Ryan, Orin, Orion, Hour. Yeah, I feel like you have history with this person. Roy, I'm seeing Ronan. Be their initials. I'm seeing Matthew. They could have a dog that they care about a lot. The dog is a mutt, a mixed breed. I'm seeing Tyson. They could have stomach issues. Tums. Ren. Dawn. Dory. Doran. Ryan. This person could be on a special diet, or maybe they're a fruitarian, vegetarian, vegan. They could be into poetry. They could write poetry. Rumi. I feel like this person is a romantic. And I feel like this person is on a spiritual path. Meditation, Reiki, crystals. I feel like this person is mindful. Maybe they weren't in the past. They are now. I'm seeing the M states in America, United States, Maryland, Minnesota, Michigan, Missouri. We've got New York. I'm seeing Oregon. Montana. I'll stop there. That's what I see for one. I hope that helps. I do this full time. I'm always available for private readings. All the info, including client testimonials, is in every box. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out. And if you chose crystal number 2, here is your reading. Do a good hard shuffle. This deck is stiff. I rarely use it. It's actually my favorite deck of all time, the Zoltun Mayan Tarot. Oh, that's planet Venus. That's judgment in the Rider Waite. Five of Staffs, 5 of Wands, Cinco de Bastos, 5 is Mercury, Gemini, Virgo. 5 of Jades, 5 of Pentacles, Cinco de Oros. 2 5s, that's interesting. Sugar-Free Tarot, a deck I designed using Canva Pro. I had a storefront for years at makeplayingcards.com. Finally took it down, removed all my decks because I was not pleased with customer service. Ace of Wands, As de Bastos. Reina de Copas, Queen of Cups. Elizabeth Taylor was a Pisces. So de Bastos. Page of Wands. Knight of Rods, Knight of Wands, Caballo de Bastos. Another 5 of Cups, Cinco de Copas. 2 of Rods, 2 of Wands, Dos de Bastos. Okay, this is so different from what I saw in pile 1. This person is confused. Their energy is quite erratic, chaotic, scattered. They don't really know what they want. They are attracted to you. There's no doubt about that. You're the Queen of Cups. I feel like this is you. You're Queen of Cups. And they are Knight of Wands. So they could be a few years younger than you. But what I see with this person is they are in a very messy, complicated, on-again, off-again connection. They are involved with someone who is quite dominant in their life. They are dealing with someone who is jealous, envious, possessive. This person they're dealing with has quite a hold on them, so they're never really free to pursue something new with someone else. So it's a very karmic connection, very messy, very toxic, could be on again, off again, but it's never really off. They're always in contact with this other person, so that complicates matters, of course. Looking at the stove clock, it's 1:11, that's 3 Sagittarius. I feel like this person does have strong fire in their chart. It's all fire. Judgment, Sagittarius. Ace of Wands, which I do associate with Aries because Ace, the beginning, and Aries is the first fire sign in the fire trinity. So this person could have Sun in Aries, Sagittarius rising, Moon in Gemini, just one possibility. But I do feel like their astro combo is all masculine, fire and air. This person is an extrovert. They're always on the phone, which a lot of people are, but this person is always on the phone. So they could be one of those who has 2 or 3 different phones, and they're always on social media. They're always uploading TikTok, Instagram, Twitter X, Facebook. They are not shy about voicing their opinions. They go where angels fear to tread, even if their opinions are not popular. I feel like this person is a lightning rod for controversy. They have very controversial opinions about politics, the way the world is going in general. And they're not shy or cautious at all about telling everyone exactly what they feel or think about everything. They're just verbal vomit is coming to mind. They're not discerning. They just put stuff out there. They over communicate. They're not tactful. They're not careful in their speech. They could be a troll. They could be one of those who just watches different channels and they just leave comments, and a lot of it is negative. Yeah, I see this person trolling. And they're very sexually attracted to you. Okay, they're watching your every move. If you're really visible, I feel like you are. If you're really visible on YouTube or anywhere on social media, they're watching whatever you put out. Every video, every picture, every update. They're watching you like a hawk. You're definitely on this person's radar. They wouldn't begin to know how to approach you, though, because their life is so messy and chaotic. And you have this strong presence. I feel like they see you as someone who has a lot of options. You have a lot of admirers, followers, fans, and they don't exactly lack confidence. They could be arrogant, actually, but maybe they're strategizing. They're trying to find a way to separate themselves from the crowd and really make an impression on you. Okay. I wouldn't say they're in love with you, but I would say they are fascinated and possibly infatuated. But they don't really feel like they have much to offer you. So they could be debating on whether or not they should slide into the DMs, but they're definitely watching you. They're definitely interested and attracted. Okay, we got Mercury. Yeah, Mercury and Scorpio in the 5th. If they haven't contacted you yet, when they do contact you eventually, it's going to be sexual. They're going to express their lust in a very big, emphatic, strong way. The word thirst is coming to mind. 1, Leo. Oh yeah, they do not lack confidence. 2 is Cancer, and then 5 again, Mercury. So 6, Venus, 7. Yeah, 7, Neptune, Pisces. I see them being infatuated. They could have you on a pedestal. They're dreaming of you. They could slide into the DMs and tell them about it. They could slide into the DMs and tell you about an erotic dream they had about you. And they could be sending you a playlist. This song reminds me of you. Oh, this song. No, this song. These songs remind me of you, baby. Okay, Rhode Island. Ryan, Ripley's Believe It or Not. The Death Notebook. They could watch The Death Notebook. My son was really big on that a few years ago. Ryu, is it Ryu? Ryuko? I don't know. All this Japanese stuff, all this manga, these cartoons, anime. It's not my generation. I'm Gen X, but it's very much my son's generation. Gen Z. It is now my duty to completely drain you. Nirvana, Kurt Cobain was a Pisces. They could be an exterminator. They could work for Orkin. They exterminate pests. It's random. Okay. They have a very dry sense of humor. My stomach's grumbling. Shut up. Anything else? Yeah, I'm seeing Ryan. Dirty. They have a dirty sense of humor. This person's very sexual. Very lusty. They're having dirty thoughts about you. Sexy thoughts. Lusty thoughts. They want to shoot their shot. Eventually they will. They will try their little try. I'm seeing Dirk Diggler, Boogie Nights. I think Mark Wahlberg, the actor who plays Dirk Diggler, I think he's an Aries. I think his brother Donnie Wahlberg from New Kids on the Block, I think he's a Leo. This person could have a DUI or a few DUIs under their belt. Go hard or go home. Rudy Can't Fail. It's a song by The Clash. Rudy's Barbecue. Okay. I will stop there. Puerto Rico. This person could have Puerto Rico ancestry. They're just a full-on Puerto Rican. Yeah. That's what I see for 2. Hope that helps. I do this full time. I am always available for private readings. All the info, including client testimonials, is in every box. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out. And if you chose 3, I'm selling this, not this, but I got a wholesale lot of these amethysts. So I'm selling my crystals at eBay. I think the link's in every box. Pretty sure it is. Yeah, this is 3. If you chose 3, how is your crush feeling about you right now? Ooh, the Lady of Wands, Queen of Wands, Reina de Bastos. That's a really strong start. Ooh, 4 of Staffs, 4 of Wands, Reina de Bastos. 3 of Staffs, 3 of Wands, 3 of Bastos. 3 Sagittarius, 4 Aquarius. Man, that's a gorgeous top row. El Colgado, the Hanged Man, Pisces. Caballo de Bastos, Knight of Wands. Song I'm hearing is Submission by the Sex Pistols. Recommended listening. Submission by the Sex Pistols. Page of Cups, Soda de Copas. You got me pretty deep, baby. I can't figure out your watery love. I gotta solve your mystery. You're sitting it out in heaven above. Submission. 9 of Rods, 9 of Wands, 9 of Bastos. And I'm hearing, oh God, why am I hearing this song? It's quite different from Submission. Unchained Melody, the Righteous Brothers. Oh, my darling, my love, I've hungered for your touch a long, lonely time. Ace of Cups, Copas. 10 of Rods, 10 of Wands, the Ace de Bastos. Okay, this is weird. This is random. Of course, it won't resonate with everyone. I do realize the title of this video is How is Your Crush Feeling About You? But for some, rare, weird, random, for some people who chose 3, you were wondering, or you're thinking a lot lately about someone who has departed, someone who's in the other realm, someone who's no longer on planet Earth, the so-called 3D. They're in the 5D. And you have a strong connection to this person. They're showing up in your dreams. You're getting crazy downloads. But reading it strictly by the title, How is Your Crush Feeling About You? I would say this is someone you have a very uncanny, strong spiritual connection with. Okay, you and this person were probably together in some capacity in a previous incarnation. Okay, and there's this psychic connection, mental telepathy. So if you're really wondering about a crush, someone that you're just watching on social media, someone you've not really talked to, looking at the stove clock, it's 1:23, make a wish, that's 6, Venus. This is someone who thinks about you a lot. You are definitely on this person's radar. I would say the crush is mutual, okay? They feel this spiritual kinship with you. For some, this is someone that you've known or known of for quite some time, 2 years or longer, okay? So I don't know why it hasn't progressed beyond the fascination, infatuation stage. I don't know. But I definitely see mutuality here. There could be an age gap. You could be a few years older. You and this person could have a conjunction in fire, something like Venus conjunct Mars in Sagittarius. You could also have Sun conjunct Moon. I'm getting soulmate vibes for 3. You could have Moon conjunct Moon. But I'm seeing something weird and uncanny. I'm seeing David Lynch. I've been thinking about David Lynch a lot lately. I just looked at his chart and saw that he and I had, he's no longer on this planet. We had moon conjunct moon in Virgo. Anyway, I watched Inland Empire, his last movie, on Amazon last night. And I made a couple of videos last week inspired by David Lynch. They're on my second tarot channel, my everything channel, Ho Audio. So yeah, I've always felt this connection to David Lynch. Well, since watching Twin Peaks for the first time in 1999, a Taurus boyfriend turned me on to the weird, wonderful world of Twin Peaks. So yeah, this is very romantic. It's very mystical. It's very otherworldly. It's quite 5D intense. I see this person listening to songs, thinking of you. On some level, even if you've not really talked, they can see you as a potential partner. Maybe they're holding back because it's so strong, it's so intense, they don't want to fuck it up. They're not sure how you would respond. While this person is working, they are thinking about you. It's sexual, but it's also romantic. Okay. They could be holding back because of circumstances. Perhaps this person's in a relationship or you are, and they don't want to cause any trouble. They don't want to cause any drama. But they feel connected to you. It's sexual and romantic. A possible astral combo for this person, they could have Sun in Pisces, Cancer rising, Moon in Capricorn. I'm also seeing some Leo placement, something like Mars or Venus in Leo, or a lot of stuff in the 5th house, which is the house of Leo. You're the most exciting person they know or know of. They could be worried that this connection is just sexual, or they could be tripping. They're second guessing themselves because they feel this strong connection, but they're thinking, what is this? I hardly know this person. It has to just be sexual. Why am I dreaming of this person so much? And they're just going on this loop. They're just thinking, overthinking, overanalyzing. They could be watching a lot of tarot videos, a lot of card readings on YouTube, wondering if you are their person. They're wondering if you are their divine counterpart or a soulmate. I'm also hearing Natural High by Bloodstone. They're thinking, I don't even know this person. Why is the attraction, the connection so strong? Okay, Mercury and Leo in the 3rd house, the house of Gemini. This person smiles a lot. They have this very pleasant, congenial personality, this very good energy. This is a good person. When they fall in love, they fall hard, they fall fast. They may feel foolish because they've fallen for you and they don't know why exactly. You've not interacted that much and they're thinking, you know, what is this? Five, Mercury, Gemini, Virgo. 4, Aquarius. 9, Aries. 3, Sagittarius. 7, Pisces. So 7 and 5, 12, 3. 3, the most optimistic number. If this person has not contacted you yet, when they do contact you, it's going to pretty much be the point of no return. It's going to be a very intense, serious, long-lasting relationship. Usual caveat. Heavy emphasis of this channel on entertainment purposes. I'm reading for a global audience. It's not a personal reading, so grain of salt and all of that. Missouri, Montana, miso soup, Mississippi, all the M states. in the United States, Maine, Massachusetts, Michigan, Minnesota. I feel like this person has a brilliant mind. They could be a genius. Oh, we got Mars. I'm seeing Marston and Marcy and Martin. This person could be in the military or they're retired. Military, I'm seeing ratio, I'm seeing rations, MREs, tram in Albuquerque, goes up to Sandia Crest. Sam. Samurai, Japan, Japanese. I'm seeing Matt. That's my stomach. 1:31 p.m. I'm fasting. Mast, they could have a boat, they could have a yacht. They like to go out to sea. They like to ride a boat around. They have stamina. Oh, star. Yeah, they're watching you from afar. They find you inspiring. They are dreaming of you a lot. Born in the year of the rat. I do see this person meditating. Tom, Tim, Tammy, Sota, the page. Yeah, I don't feel like you and this person have been in communication. This is totally new. They could have a traditional diet. They like to eat roast beef sandwiches. That's random. Astor. They could come from old money. The Astor family, one of the old, wealthy, old money families in the United States. Did I say Tori? Tori Amos. Yeah. You got Amos. Tori Amos. Excuse me, but can I be you for a while? My dog won't bite if you sit real still. I've got the Antichrist in the kitchen yelling at me again. Yeah, I can hear that. Amy. Yeah, that's what I see for 3. I hope that helps. I do this full time. I'm always available for private readings. All the info, including client testimonials, is in every box. Thanks for watching. Peace out. Maybe I'm a mermaid in these jeans of yours with her name still on it. Yeah, but I don't care. 'Cause sometimes I said, sometimes I hear my voice. I hear my voice. And if you chose 4, Cuatro. I love how that catches the light. You see the blue? God, I love that. I'm selling this at eBay, not this exact stone, but I got a wholesale lot. I'm selling these and the amethyst at eBay. Links in every box. So this is for, how is your crush feeling about you? Flippity-doo-dah, flippity is the Page of Pentacles, the Soda de Oros. Page of Cups, Soda de Copas. La Torre, the Tower, Aries. Three of Wands, Tres de Bastos, 3 Sagittarius. El Carro, Chariot, Cancer, Empress, The divine feminine, Venus. And my stomach growling. I'm fasting. It's 1:35 p.m. San Antonio, Texas. I start my morning with morning elixir. Tastes terrible. Filtered water, lemon juice, ACV, apple cider vinegar, salt. Then I have coffee with a splash of oat milk and sugar, cane sugar, and a liter of alkaline water. 5 of Cups. Why so sad? Chad, Brad, Tad, Cinco de Copas. 2 of Rods, 2 of Wands. 9 of Rods, 9 of Wands. Caballo de Bastos. Okay, this person's very sexually attracted to you. The sadness because they're getting over an ex. Sadness because they feel like before they even shoot their shot, you're not going to respond very well. They may see you as someone who's way the hell out of their league. Looks like the crush is mutual. Yeah, they're attracted. They're unsure how to approach you. They feel like they're falling for you and they're thinking, similar to what I saw for 3, how am I falling for this person? I don't know this person, but they are smitten. They are intensely interested in whatever you're putting out. Pictures, videos, they're all about it. So you could be this person's aesthetic ideal. They love the way you look. They love the way you present yourself. And they're saying, he, this person would never be interested in me. What the hell do I have to offer? This person's so far out of my league. Looks like they have you on a pedestal. You're pretty much their ideal. They're seeing it as like a fantasy crush or a celebrity crush. Okay, usual caveat. I am reading for a global audience. This is not a personal reading, so don't force a narrative. There's so much resistance with that ring. I'm on a weight loss journey. Yeah, I see this person being smitten. I see them watching whatever you put out there. Shut up, talking to my stomach. I'm seeing an age gap in almost all of these piles. I've seen an age gap. So this person could be a few years younger. They could feel like you have a lot more class, a lot more clout, a lot more experience, wisdom, maturity than they have. They're just starting out and you've already accrued all this wisdom and you've attained all this money, all this status, all this privilege perhaps. So, well, that's weird. That's random. I'm seeing the Aladdin cartoon, the Disney movie, the original, only one that I've seen, where Robin Williams was the voice of the genie. Yeah, I'm seeing Aladdin, and he's infatuated with Jasmine, the princess. Okay. So, I would say this person has you on a pedestal, and they're feeling unsure. They're not sure how to approach you. So I've seen something similar in a lot of these piles, actually, and it may come across like I planned this or something. I mean, I shuffled the cards on camera. It's just kind of weird. It's kind of unsettling how a similar message is coming through for all the piles. I don't know. Make of it what you will, but entertainment purposes. This person, I want to say they could be a single parent, but I don't feel like they have a lot of life experience. I don't feel like I feel like this person's young. I'm seeing early 20s, but they could be a single parent. If they are a single parent, they're getting a lot of help. So they could have parents that are helping out, or they're co-parenting with their ex. I don't feel like this person has a lot of money. I can see them hustling. I can see them working really hard, but they're just starting out. They don't have established credit. They don't have real estate. The car, truck, vehicle they're driving may not be in the best shape. They have the best intentions and their energy is pretty good, but they're not as confident as they could be. When they compare themselves to you, they feel like they fall short. I'll just put it like that. This person could have Sun in Sagittarius, Scorpio rising, Moon in Leo, just one possibility of many. Aries. Uranus and Aries in the first house. It could be you're not this person's usual type and they feel kind of weird about it. I don't know. You aren't their usual type, but they are so drawn to you. Six is Venus. Yeah, your beauty is evident. Your beauty is obvious. If you chose 4, you probably have a lot of admirers. You could have an OnlyFans. You could have a YouTube channel. You could be really big on TikTok, Instagram. 1, Leo. There's no one like you. You're singular. You stand out. 12, 3, Sagittarius. 3 and 1, that's 4. Yeah, singularity. You're unique. 4 is the dominant energy, making Aquarius. Aquarius is the dominant energy here. You definitely stand out, and you probably get a lot of attention if you chose 4. Zen. Zia. Zega, that's a name you don't hear every day. Reagan. New Zealand. You could be an RN. Huh. Not seeing any names that I know. Gaze. Yeah, whatever you're putting out, they're all about it. They're watching you like a hawk. I'm seeing something similar for all these piles, or a lot of these piles. Arizona. Yeah, Zen. They could live on the reservation, United States, New Mexico, Arizona, Oklahoma. They see you as a queen. You're the queen. You're the reina. Arena, they could do the rodeo. They could be a bull rider or bronc rider, something like that. I'm not getting rodeo clown vibes, but you never know. This person has a lot of energy. Road rage. I could see this person driving for Uber or Amazon. They have to deal with traffic. I see them on the road. I see them driving. We do have the chariot in the center. Yeah, they're a delivery driver, truck driver, something like that. When I can see them with the backpack, I can see them camping out, staying in a tent. Okay. Aaron. I'll stop there. That's what I see for 4, and that does conclude this pick a card reading. Thank you all so much for watching, liking, commenting, subscribing, and sharing. Sending you all massive love and light from San Antonio.